Ukraine was a land gripped by an insidious shadow in the early 1930s, a famine that would come to be known as the Holodomor. It was a time when the earth, though fertile, seemed to yield nothing but despair. The fields that once flourished with golden wheat now lay barren, a cruel testament to a devastating man-made catastrophe. As winter tightened its icy grip in 1932, the Ukrainian countryside bore witness to a growing hunger. Families, once prosperous, now stood in long, desperate lines for a meager ration of bread. The very essence of life was being withheld, leaving skeletal figures haunting the villages, their eyes hollow and filled with a haunting plea for salvation. Among these afflicted souls was Kateryna, a resilient woman who had known better days. Her family's farm, once a source of pride and abundance, now stood as a stark reminder of their dwindling hope. With aching bones and a heart heavy with worry, she watched as her children's laughter faded, replaced by the pangs of an empty stomach. In the heart of this suffering, a glimmer of defiance emerged. Small acts of resistance spread like wildfire, as communities banded together to share whatever morsels they could find. They whispered stories of a world beyond the horizon, where plenty flowed, and children could play without the gnawing pain of hunger. Kateryna, too, became a beacon of hope in her village. She gathered the weary and inspired them with tales of a future where their fields would bloom once more. She painted a vivid picture of a Ukraine free from the shackles of this man-made famine. Yet, as the days stretched into weeks, and weeks into months, hope waned. The Holodomor tightened its grip, claiming lives indiscriminately. Villages were reduced to ghost towns, their inhabitants succumbing to the cruel embrace of starvation.